All right, sounds good. All right.
Did you go back out to defensive end today and get some work there?
Oh, yeah, I had to get a little reps out there today. Just got some work, just trying to create a little more depth out there and just get comfortable with me out that wide and just, getting just more reps, seeing everything and just getting used to playing outside.
What can you do as one of the leaders to kind of keep everybody's head in the game, considering the injury to Austin?
I mean, yeah, that's just, I'll just continue to preach what we preach. It's the next man up mentality. We love Austin. It's unfortunate that he had to have an injury. I mean, that's one of my best friends on the team, so I would hate to see him go down. I really want to see him step into a starter role, and I mean, he'll help when he comes back. I'm sure he'll be better than ever. But I mean, it's just unfortunate right now that he has to be injured and won't be able to start the season with us.
Did you get to talk to him after it happened, and what was his mentality?
I did. He was in good spirits. I mean, he knows that he'll be back. He's going to work hard to try to get back and get healthy and everything, and he's going to do his best now that he's injured to get the other DNs ready, in the room ready too, and make sure he steps up more as a leader and just doesn't let this tear him down.
Maverick Mars. This happened last night. Second part.
Yeah, I believe so.
Remember what drill it was?
I don't remember.
For you though, now looks like you're gonna obviously have to get more time out there. You could possibly get a start. You don't know for the Auburn game out there. Does that change things for you and how you approach that position?
Not really. I mean, I'm just gonna attack it hard, try to do as best I can to get used to gain knowledge of playing outside. It's a little different playing inside. You have a lot more different responsibilities and got to find different ways to beat guys and everything. So really, I'm just gonna get in the film room, study as hard as I can, get with the other defensive end and Coach Hobby, and really just pick up everything I can to make sure I can do an efficient job out there, and also along with that, still prepare myself to play inside.
What's the major difference? Obviously, I know inside it's more the technique and pushing and getting push on the quarterback. What's different when you're playing on the outside?
Well, I mean, you're playing in more space for one, and for two, there's a lot more things that can happen. You got down blocks from a tackle. You have sniffers and fullbacks coming at you. You have to watch the quarterback. There's just a lot different things on. You may have to drop in coverage, stuff like that. So I mean, there's just a lot more things that you'll have to do that I'm not used to doing playing defensive tackle.
Who else have you seen out of there, though, that defensive end spot that, if it's not you, who could it be?
I mean, all the guys are working hard. They're all stepping up and just playing. They're all hungry and they're competing as hard as they can every day to try to get better and just be in a position to help and contribute.
Has Jabril picked your mind at all? Because you've moved from tackle to end. Has he tried to talk to you about his move at all?
I mean, yeah. We're just really trying to figure it out together a little bit, and what he can help me with, he'll help me with, and what I can help him with. Because even though I was playing. I started off camp playing tackle. I still try to pick up everything the whole defensive line was doing. So when he doesn't know something, I'll try to tell him, the responsibility to DN and, more technique. Since he had a little more time out there, he'll tell me things like that.
How tough is it when you've been working at defensive tackle all fall camp, and now all of a sudden something happens and you've got to go back out and start taking more reps at it?
I wouldn't say it's really tough. I'm just going to attack it hard. I came to Clemson to play football, be a football player. I'm still playing. That's what I'm doing out there. Just going to ultimately be a football player, pick up the technique, learn how to do it right, learn how to do my job efficiently, and do it as best I can.
Right. So your overall approach to taking the field doesn't change.
Not at all.
Regardless of where you play.
No, sir.
If I say it's Cleveland Farrell and Richard Jurgen starting at Auburn, what do you do to make Clemson fans feel good about that combo?
I mean, well, just have faith in the next man up mentality, and just them having guys like they did last year around them, that made them a lot better. They're working hard. They're working as hard as they can, and just because now that I'm getting reps at end, the other defensive ends in the room are just sitting back. Okay, like Christian's got it. They're still working hard. They're like, no, like we want those reps. We want to play Christian. You stay inside, type of thing. So they're all still working hard and grinding as hard as they can.
Is it disappointing that the two areas where you really didn't need injuries on the defense is the two areas in this camp where there's been injuries?
I mean, like I said, we just have the next man up approach, and that's what we're preaching. We're not too upset about anything. We just feel like we'll have guys that are going to compete and get the job done.
Obviously, you're going to do whatever is going to be best for the team, but will your heart always be at tackle, or have you found like a new appreciation for playing it?
Just playing football, just playing defensive line, getting after a quarterback, stopping the run. I mean, I love it. It's all the same thing. So.
Is playing end maybe a better opportunity to increase your sack total, or you feel like you would get just as many inside?
I mean, yeah, I'm going to work hard with my pass rush ability. Outside, inside, doesn't matter. Just going to try to get better, because that's a big point of emphasis for us. We got to create, get in the quarterback's face, create a lot of pressure, get a lot of sacks this year. So I'm going to try to attack it hard as well as I can, rushing from either a 3 in nose or an end.
How heavy were you when you got here last year, and how heavy are you now?
Well, Coming in last year, I was about 295, 300 pounds, and then I blew up after the season, towards the to the latter part of the season. Got real heavy, got about 320. Now I'm back down to 300, 305, roughly, and want to stay there comfortably so I can still play both.
Do you still feel that explosion, that you have at tackle it in now that you're a little bit lighter than you were at the end of last year?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like I still have some of the explosion. And in some ways, playing inside will help me playing outside. Trying to move someone like Tyrone or Taylor Hearn, it's gonna be moving 330 pounds, compared to moving 300 pounds on the outside but they're definitely a little more athletic. But so that's just another challenge that I'll be facing playing outside.
With Niles and Dex, obviously they look great physically, but do you really feel like after the spring and first couple of weeks of camp, light bulb is starting to come on for them mentally?
Yeah, they're working hard to pick up the defense, pick up what exactly it is that we got to do as D tackles. They're working hard. They're trying to learn and do as best as they can.